Hi everyone, welcome to the book of Jane, where spa-ing is a verb. And I'm gonna say this, because I just think it's cute. So we are spa-ing in Spain with Jane today. All right, I did a review of one of my spa experiences that happened when I was in Spain at a month ago. And I will link that video below so you can take a look at that. So this one is the second experience of me enjoying spa-ing in Spain. I just like saying it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. All right, so my family and I were lucky enough to enjoy 7 days in Mallorca, and we were staying an hour away from the major city on Mallorca, which is Palma. So it took us an hour from the airport to get to where we were staying, and this was a little hostel. Not the hostel that I think about, but it's little apartments, but that's what they called them. And the company's name is El Sol. And I will link that information below as well. It was delightful. There was a restaurant right below us that was yummy and good. And the only thing is that we were not in a large population. You know, we were in a sort of village, small town. So what I did was, of course, I Googled massage near me, and, you know, things started popping out. There were several resort spas available to go to, but I wanted to shop small. So when I'm in a new city, I never mind going to the big spas, and I love the big spas that are, hot tubs and fancy and all that. But I also enjoy going to a shop just like I own here in Beaverton that is, you know, one or two people or a family-owned business, or, you know. So I picked a Thai massage place in a city that was about maybe 20 minutes from where we were staying, in the city of Cala Ratjada. I'm going to put all this information in the links below too, because if you're ever there, I would highly recommend this company. This is all I have of it, is this little beat up brochure that I grabbed, and it traveled back with me. And the interesting thing is that the menu is not in English, it's in Spanish and German. And so, or it might be in Thai. It might be in Thai. I might have that wrong. So I called them up, and the first thing I said was, "Do you speak English?" Yes, barely, but that's okay. So we booked an hour and a half with 30 minutes of reflexology built into that 90 minutes worth of work. So I was happy about it. We get in the car, or we grab a taxi the day we've got things booked. My brother decided to go with me, and we called back and they could accommodate him as well. So off we go in a taxi, 25 minutes away from where we were staying, to venture out into this little town. So we got there a little early. We pulled up, and the shop's teeny, right? The square footage of the space is little, and just the most delightful door and I mean, oh, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, isn't this cute? So we walk in, and my brother gets taken back immediately, and my friend and I had booked it together, so we were in the same room. So we get taken back, and it's clean and smells good, and plenty of room, a place to hang your clothes. You know, tables are super wide though. So I'm like, oh, like wide massage tables. And they don't actually have a face cradle on the table. You know, they have the hole in the middle. So if you've ever experienced that, it doesn't bother me, but sometimes people get a little claustrophobic there. But so we get face down on the table, and the two therapists come in, and they start working. And the minute someone touches me, I know whether they're good or not. And she, you know, was doing compressions, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. you know. And she proceeded to work on me. I could hear my girlfriend that, you know, right next to me going, oh, you know, making all these little massage noises. And so it was not a traditional Thai massage where we were laying on the floor on a mat and a person is standing over us. We were on a table. However, what was happening is my massage therapist was getting up on the table with me, which is why it was so wide. And I was like, and so sometimes when I'm having a massage, I want to crank my head around, you know, what are you doing? You know, I don't do that because I'm trying to figure it out so I can remember to tell y'all what it's about. But this girl was working on my shoulders, and I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, if she was in the neighborhood in Beaverton, Oregon, I would buy her biggest package. I would say, do you have a package of 12 or 6 or 8? How many can I buy at a time? And I would go to her every week through that whole package and get all this stuff out of my shoulders, because that girl could pull it out of there. I would have written that check just like that, because she was that good. And we got flipped over. Now there wasn't stones. They were using a little bit of some sort of oil or lotion. I wasn't paying attention to any of that because I was concentrating on her working on my shoulders. So they turned us over, started working on my feet, and she started using I could tell it was just a flat rock on my feet. And I was like, again, buy her biggest package. And then at the end of the massage, she says, sit up. So I sit up and I hold the sheet right here, and she's behind me and she's doing this with her elbows. She's got her knees on the table, she's right here, and she's doing this, and she's running her elbows down on the top of my shoulders, down in between my shoulder blades, my spine. And the angle that she was getting, because she had so much force because she was up above me and she's on her knees, and I was like, and I mean, it was, y'all. So the moral of this story is, when you're out of town, Google up massages near me and go see someone local. I will never experience this work again, because there's a lot of other places we're going to go before we go back to Mallorca. But if you are in Mallorca and you happen to be close to this city, I'm going to put all the information down. Please go spend some money with this small business in this little town in Spain on the island of Mallorca. And please always shop local. I was going to tell you the prices. It was $130 for the 90 minutes, which it is not, I have no problem paying that. And then I did tip her out 20. However, in Europe, tips are not as expected as they are in America. We learned that when we got to Barcelona, and this lovely cab driver, I mean, I kind of knew it, but it's hard for me not to tip out massage therapists. And so back to Barcelona. So he gets us to the hotel, and he's busy, right? You can tell he's sort of busy, and we're like tourists. And we get out, and I just hand him a 10 euros bill, and he goes, oh, no, senorita, it's, I said, no, it's your tip. And he went like this, he went, oh. And then he's pulling our bags out for him and stuff, and I was like, wow. So you do what you want to on the tip, but I'm always going to tip out a really good therapist. And please go experience local work and get in to see people, and have some fun out there spa-ing, y'all, because who does not want to do that? Have a glorious day, everybody. Please subscribe for me. I'm building this channel. I would love to hear any comments that you have, or if you've been to Mallorca spa-ing, please let me know about that as well. Talk to you later.